Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked where I climb the online VGC 20 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. We're just jumping right into things here. This is going to be our last episode with the Pikachu team that we've been featuring, of course built by Arash. If you want to try it out, feel free to check out the links in the description below and give Arash a follow on Twitter and Twitch. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun with this team, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching as much as I had playing with it, because it is really cool. So for the first game today, we're up against a pretty standard, I'd say, sand team. Tyranitar, Exadrill, Whimsicott, Dragapult, Rotom. Sylveon's the only thing that like kind of stands out. Otherwise, it's really super standard sand. So unfortunately, yeah, Pikachu's never really that great here. Exadrill is actually potentially handy, but the main thing that's concerning to me is Whimsicott plus Rotom, which can just set up Tailwind and potentially really just sweep through everything. So I think we'll probably want Togekiss. Gyarados is good if we ignore the Rotom, but otherwise, I feel like Rotom's a big enough threat where I actually might just go Excadrill, so I can threaten with, like Earthquake, and I have Mold Breaker obviously as well, and we'll probably go Gyarados and Conkeldurr in the back. Unfortunately, not a phenomenal matchup for Pikachu here because we can't paralyze the Rotom, and, yeah, Whimsicott will just be able to get speed control up against us. So, we're going to get into it. As always, if you guys enjoy, please show your support by leaving a like. And the question of the day is, what did you think of the Direct that came out yesterday? Obviously, tons of really hype information. And I might do a video just covering my general thoughts on it. But overall, I was a really big fan. I really didn't expect so many hype announcements, quite honestly. And I'm really excited to see the direction that the game's moving forward towards. Alright, so it's Whimsicott and Excadrill here. Just... interesting. Let's see. My opponent's got to be scared of my Excadrill. I kind of want to switch out into Gyarados if I can. We want to knock out, like, our opponent's Excadrill actually isn't too big of a threat to us. Here, like, my opponent probably wants to double up onto Togekiss. Yeah. Like, there's no way you Moonblast and go for a ground type attack because my Excadrill will... like, maybe we Dynamax Excadrill this game. Yeah. We can go out into Gyarados to get an Intimidate off, Dynamax, and then just go for a Max Quake into our opposing Excadrill. And Whimsicott always carries the Focus Sash, so it's unlikely Excadrill will carry the Sash. Anyway, I didn't really get to say much of an intro, but... I recently just went over a lot of the comments that you guys have commented on the last couple of videos and just wanted to say thanks. Road to Rank's been a ton of fun to do in the last like month and a half, almost 2 months at this point, and it makes me really happy to see so many people continue to come out and watch the videos and leave really supportive comments. So thank you guys. It really doesn't go unnoticed. And we're getting close to 100k subscribers, which is really exciting. That's always been a big goal of mine ever since it seemed like it could be possible, and the fact that we're almost there is like super exciting. So thank you guys for continuing to watch content and support this channel. Alright, so we're both gonna Dynamax, but we actually Dynamax first, so I mean, given that Sand's up, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, especially if we win the speed tie and Excadrill doesn't Steel Spike us first. I mean, it totally could. Whimsicott could totally Tailwind here, but I think this should be alright. Let's see. Just Helping Handing. I feel like that should be a Steel Spike into Gyarados. Unfortunately, we do lose the speed tie, which kind of sucks. If we win that, like, I don't know if we knock out Excadrill anyway. What I'm worried about is this being weakness policy Excadrill, and now it's a Life Orb. Okay, yeah, I think we probably would have KO'd. Actually, probably not. It's not like we have a Life Orb on our end, and Dynamax Excadrill is pretty powerful, so maybe it doesn't end up mattering. Either way, we'll get the Max Quake off here. Actually, I think, yeah, if we won that speed tie, we probably just like would have won the game turn 1, but that's alright. Okay. Just checking the speeds, but I think Excadrill's considerably faster than the Gyarados. Yeah, just by a bit. I'm worried about Moonblast and then my opponent winning the speed tie and then knocking out my Excadrill. Togekiss will wall the Whimsicott. We've got Conkeldurr. This is tricky. Waterfall into Excadrill, and I'm going to Steel Spike Whimsicott. I think it might be better to double up an Excadrill there, but it could max guard, as it does, yeah. We might see a Tailwind. Just Moonblast to get rid of my Air Balloon. That makes sense. But the good thing is now we'll have a defense boost from Steel Spike. The frustrating thing here is I could have gone for Dragon Dance or even doubled up into Whimsicott. But Conkeldurr Mach Punch will also finish things off now, which is good. But, so there's two considerations now. Like, does my opponent go for Helping Hand, or do you just Tailwind to guaranteed to be faster? Because one way around that is I could just Waterfall the Excadrill and protect my own Excadrill, which I'm leaning towards. We do have the defense boost, but that won't matter if they get the Helping Hand off, I think. Maybe we survive that still. He's Life Orb though, so probably not, no. Yeah, I think I just want to Waterfall, Excadrill, and Max Guard here. The worst case is if they Rockfall the Gyarados, but if you do that, then you're actually going to knock out your Whimsicott through the sand. Tailwind Rockfall would be a sick play for my opponent here, though. There's the Tailwind. Is there a Rockfall? No, good. Okay. That's fine, then. Yeah, because we still get one turn of Dynamax here from our Excadrill, which is really nice. So, unfortunately, we lost that first speed tie, but you can't really expect to win those immediately. Nice. And we're at +1 defense now, and we can get another boost off, too. Downside is my opponent has Tailwind up, obviously. Rotom might come out here if my opponent has it, and it is Rotom. Not even sure a Helping Hand Hydro... Oh, sorry, Dynamax ends here. I wonder if Helping Hand Hydro Pump knocks out. That is the question. Because what we could do is actually swap out and then just redirect with like Togekiss and follow me EQ. I guess here Rotom's only knocking out one thing, right? Even if you Helping Hand Hydro Pump, I just get a free switch in. I feel like Conkeldurr should be able to win this. I'm just worried about Sylveon being the last one, I guess. Because if Sylveon is the last one, that will give me some trouble. Earthquake Waterfall. That doesn't seem to be too good. I think I had a better play this turn. Whimsicott switches out, though. Hydro Pump I don't think should knock us out, unless it's Specs. He's just Thunderbolting. Okay, nice. Maybe expecting us to switch out the Excadrill there, but this is Mold Breaker Excadrill. So we get a free Earthquake off here, and then we also bring in Togekiss, so we can just follow me Earthquake this next turn. So I think we'll probably win at this point with Excadrill. That's such good damage. Citrus? No. Interesting. Well, let's see. Pretty free follow me EQ. I don't think Dragapult's KOing us, so you need to basically connect 2 attacks on the Togekiss to knock out. And we've got a defense and a special defense boost, so we don't bring Excadrill too often with this team, but it helps out a fair amount in the sand matchup. And against Pokemon where Pikachu basically can't thrive as much against. So, alright. I think this should work out decently then. Even with Tailwind being up, that's not too much of a problem. Rotom protects, but that's fine. I guess Dragapult might Phantom Force here. If it goes for anything else, though, it's just getting knocked out. And I've got Conkeldurr in the back, who should be able to win this at this point. Yeah, there's the Phantom Force, okay. But that's fine. I'm just going to follow me again next turn. And that ensures that I get a double knockout, basically, on any combination of Pokemon. So, Mold Breaker Excadrill coming in huge here for us. It's weird to see Excadrill be able to beat a Rotom, but yeah. You even get a single boost off and you're just in a much better spot. And because my opponent didn't bring the Sand either, it meant that we never had to worry about Tyranitar outspeeding us guaranteed. It meant that my opponent had to force a speed tie. Or take a turn to set up Tailwind. So, it should not KO us. Not even close. And it's not Choice Rotom either, which really makes me curious about its item. Yeah, so Hydro Pump just goes into Togekiss. So it's part of the reason why Togekiss Excadrill is just a really gnarly combination in the format. It's kind of tough to go up against for a lot of teams, especially if you support the Excadrill properly. So, yeah, Air Balloon was actually absolutely huge for this matchup for us because it meant our opponent basically had to waste a turn going for that Moonblast and committing a Dynamax turn to that. So, yeah, I don't think I really would have played this too differently. Glad I ended up going for that switch out turn 1, and the air balloon allowed us to make a relatively safe max quick play into the opposing Excadrill. Nice. Yeah, we can just follow me and Ironhead. Any combination of attacks obviously does it. So, no Pikachu coming out here, but I think it's tough to bring Pikachu against sand teams like this, where they often will have like an electric type attack like Rotom with the electric type attack, or electric type Pokemon. With those, it's just harder. I was really worried about like the Whimsicott Rotom combination from the start, which is why I went with that lead. But when I saw Excadrill, I think it was even better because we can just swap out for Intimidate. So, cool. That actually puts us in the top 100. I actually played a bunch of games just for fun with this team because I was really enjoying it and I didn't record them, so we were able to climb up a bit higher from that. So see if we can maintain our position in the top 100. We will be switching teams soon though, so I don't expect to stay up here. The tough thing about climbing ranked is anytime you swap teams, like I only have one cartridge. I should probably get another one actually. But yeah, when you want to play like against high caliber opponents, obviously you want to get the practice games in, and often when I'm a little bit higher up, I'll lose a bunch, but I think that's good because there's no better way to learn than from losing, and when you're playing against really high and good opponents, like high up in the ladder, like that's the best experience that you could really ask for. So, all right, let's get into the second game. I actually was going to use this team on Road to Ranked, and I think we might have went up against it once, I don't remember, but it's like a really interesting team with like Ban, Dracovish, Scarf, Darmanitan, Light Clay, Imprison, Claydol. Sorry, not Light Clay. Soft Sand. Weakness Policy, Excadrill, Fake Tears, Whimsicott, and the Savali. So there's like a lot of interesting components to the team. Savali is actually really scary. I'd really like to spread Paralysis in this game with Pikachu if possible, but it's pretty hard to do. Maybe we actually try to set up Trick Room this game. Chandelure actually might be an okay bring here. It is Fake Tears, Whimsicott, and then Savali has like all like special type attacks. I think it was like Dark Thunderbolt. I forget which else. Oh, Airstream. I don't know what to do. Chandelure, Togekiss, Conkeldurr. The thing with going with this is we win if my opponent doesn't bring the Claydol, and if they bring in the Claydol, that means they freaking bring in Claydol, which is awesome. Like, we get to go up against Claydol. I brought Excadrill because it can one-shot the opposing Excadrill and Darmanitan, but Gyarados could have been better, potentially. We'll see. Either way, yeah, I played with this team a bunch, and I thought it was really cool, but I like, sucked at using it, honestly. It's a really tough team to play with, because it's, like, super aggro, but Whimsicott Savali pairs for some really cool combinations. My opponent brought out Claydol. Oh, that's cool. So that Claydol had, like, Ally Switch, Earth Power, Imprison, and Trick Room, I think. They might want to imprison my Trick Room right now. So I think we're just going to attack with Chandelure, because you're certainly not going to Earth Power. Maybe Dynamax the Togekiss and Airstream. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that's actually a good route. Heat Wave, Dynamax, Airstream. Yeah, I don't think I really care that much about Claydol. But Claydol's out. This Savali has Max Lightning, Max Airstream, Max Darkness. And just max normal, I think. So it'll do a lot of damage, but the thing is, if you target the Togekiss, you're either not doing anything or you're going to proc my Weakness Policy, and if you proc the Weakness Policy, the Togekiss is actually just going to sweep through the entire team because my opponent didn't lead Whimsicott Savali. So I didn't know if Claydol was going to come out, but like I said, it's a win-win. Either we get up Trick Room, and we probably just win, or Claydol comes out, and we get to go up against Claydol, which is really cool. And in both worlds, things are pretty good. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, alright, they're going to max Airstream as well. Nice play. But that does negligible damage here. I wonder if Claydol imprisons here. I feel like you kind of have to if you're going to go for that play turn 1. Because Follow Me Trick Room is such a likely play. On my end. Yep. There we go. It's funny because we both have Imprison. Solid damage there from Heat Wave. Nice. And we'll get a Max Airstream off our own here. I think this certainly favors me. Like I said, I think the Claydol has Ally Switch, Trick Room, Imprison, Earth Power. If I'm really worried about an Earth Power, I can actually switch Chandelier out. What do I switch into, though? Excadrill? The problem is that I get doubled up into Excadrill. Who do I want to conserve in this game? Let's see. My opponent will probably have a combination of Darmanitan. I mean, yeah, Dracovish is actually pretty likely. Ooh, that Dracovish actually really concerns me. I'm going to stay in. Yeah. Okay, Max Phantasm into Togekiss. Okay, good. Nice. So, Earth Power isn't knocking us out here. And now we're going to be at +2 speed with both Pokemon. I think we'll get the KO here, too. Yeah, that's the thing with Savali. Oh, sorry, it is Max Phantasm. I think it was also Grass Lightning. And it didn't have Normal, I believe. So, now the thing is that we've overwhelmed our opponent with speed. I thought of that and I was just thinking of Lightning McQueen from Cars and speed. But the thing here is now we can just outspeed everything. Savali was relatively useless because my opponent didn't really have Fake Tier support. The Savali also doesn't really match up that nicely against this Togekiss. Ooh, but my opponent actually goes for the Trick Room of their own, which is kind of a neat play, I won't lie. I like that a lot. That is smart. Maybe Dracovish comes in now. Yeah. That is banned to Dracovish, so that's going to pack a punch. We're imprisoned. Can't reverse the Trick Room. That was a really good play by my opponent. Shout outs to them. This is banned Dracovish. I'm not sure that's KOing Togekiss. Yeah, it probably is KOing Togekiss. But then, what, do you just Earth Power the Chandelier? I think I'll just Heat Wave here. Max Guard is compelling, but I think I actually want the free switch into Conkeldurr. Ooh, actually... Oh. I wanted to target down the Dracovish there. Vicious Ren does pick up the knockout, yeah. This game just got interesting, because I think Dracovish actually has a really good matchup against this team. So I might have gotten a little baited, honestly. Anyway, I wanted to Shadow Ball the Dracovish there, but I was running low on time. This begs the question, what is my opponent's last Pokemon going to be? This also means now with Claydol out, I can reverse the Trick Room. Which is going to be kind of hard to do that. Dracovish honestly has a really good matchup against this team. Especially because I can't paralyze it with Pikachu. It is Whimsicott, though. So that's not really doing anything. Oh, man. This is such a weird spot to be in. If I had Gyarados on this last one, this game would have been over, but unfortunately I don't. I think I'm gonna protect Conkeldurr. Just Shadow Ball Dracovish. I mean, I'm getting knocked out on Chandelier, but I need to switch it into Excadrill, I think. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't anticipate my opponent Trick Rooming there. Like, that was just silly. Alright, Fish isn't a protect, but should be Moonblast into Whimsicott. Yeah. What? Whoa, okay, that was kind of I feel like a throw on my opponent's end. Yeah, that was, maybe, I think my opponent was probably expecting Assault Vest Conkeldurr. That should just be game, though. I don't think that Whimsicott had Encore. Yeah, let's just Shadow Ball. And Drain Punch. Yeah, okay. That was scary, though. Jeez. I feel like, yeah, I mean, if my opponent doubles up into the... this is also why I was annoyed, because I wanted the Shadow Ball to go into Dracovish the turn I was running out of time and ended up targeting Claydol. As, yeah, Moonblast knocks out Conkeldurr here, but Whimsicott doesn't have enough offense at this point. Yeah, I think my opponent was probably just expecting Assault Vest Conkeldurr. It's obviously the bigger threat. Chandeler's not really doing too much, although Shadow Ball does kind of ridiculous damage, honestly. So, yeah, we take those. I really would like to bring Pikachu out in this last match. I really would like to. And I hope our opponent has a team that allows us to bring Pikachu. So, please, Pikachu. Please. Either way, we can just Shadow Ball now. There's still one turn of Trick Room, but yeah, I mean, Whimsicott can't knock out both of these. So, it definitely helped because I've went up against this team before. So, that's the downside of obviously using rental teams. I knew about the Imprison. But that was kind of cool. You know, my opponent imprisoned the Trick Room and then set up the Trick Room themselves. And I think Dracovish has a relatively strong matchup against this team for the most part because you can one-shot a lot of things. Especially Banded Dracovish under Trick Room. Like, that thing is so scary to go up against. But continue our climb in the top 100, which is exciting. And this is going to be our last match with Pikachu. So let's hope, or with the team. So let's hope Pikachu comes out. I'd really like to bring him out. But I've had a blast with this team. It's actually super legit, honestly. And we've played with a bunch of different modes at this point throughout the last couple of episodes, which has also been fun. So, alright, we're going to go up against James. That's a hard Trick Room team. Darn it. That means we can't bring Pikachu. I mean, we could, but it's probably not a great idea. We're definitely going Chandelure as a lead here. I honestly want to bring Pikachu so badly. Even if it's not optimal, just because it's our last time playing with this team. I think Excadrill Chandelure is probably the safer option. Do I do it, guys? Just paralyze everything. The safer option is definitely Chandelure. Probably Excadrill. And then Conkeldurr. I mean, really we could go with any combination. I kind of want to make it a little bit more challenging for myself and bring Pikachu though, because we theoretically could paralyze everything. You know what? I'm gonna do it because we can imprison with Chandelure. So you know what? We're doing it. This might not be optimal, but I don't care. It's our last time playing with this team, and I want Pikachu to get the credit it deserves. So we're doing it. There's a Dramp on my opponent's team. That's neat. Who is the last one then? Gyarados or Excadrill? Maybe Gyarados. The Copper. Ooh, running out of time. Wait. Oh no! I didn't select Chandelure. We timed out. Well, we're playing this game on extra hard mode now. Oh boy. I guess I selected something and then withdrew from it. That hasn't happened in so many episodes. You hate to see it, lads. But you know what you don't hate to see? Pikachu Conkeldurr. You know what we could do here? We could actually just double up into Snorlax. Alright, we don't have Chandelure, and Chandelure would have been godlike for us here. But you know what? That's okay. We don't need Chandelure to win. What are we going to do? We're going to Volt Crash. Do we Rock Slide? We could Volt Crash Rock Slide. You know, the reason why this actually isn't cheesy is because I think Snorlax often wants to protect in this situation. And Dusclops wants to just set up Trick Room. And if we denied it turn 1, we're in such a good spot. So I'm actually just going to go for it. Double Para, double flinch chance. Alright, Snorlax switches out. Whatever. Pikachu's attacking. Hatterene, no problem. This would be so funny if we won this game. Yeah, with Chandelure, if we just led... honestly, Pika Chandelure would have been good. Because we could just attack and imprison turn 1. If we could get a Paraflinch here, that would be gnarly. We'll probably want to switch out Conkeldurr this next turn regardless, though. That's really good damage, actually. Another combo will KO. So double paralysis now immediately. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get baited into just targeting the Snorlax slot. Alright, Rock Slide connects. Can we get a Paraflinch on Dusclops? No. Come on, guys. You had one job. You had one job and you failed. Okay. I think we probably see Dynamax, Hatterene. Question is who you target. This game is a lot more fun now. I think if we brought Chandelure, it actually would have been a pretty free win, but sometimes you gotta challenge yourselves, you know? I can't believe I timed out, though. It's been so long since I've done that. I've been so good about that. We could just double protect this first turn. Yeah, if we want any chance of winning this, we unfortunately need to solve the Trick Room. And then we need to conserve Conkeldurr to beat the Snorlax in the late game. There's the Dynamax. That means Snorlax isn't Dynamaxing, which is good. And I'm assuming this is Hatterene Dynamaxing, but if we can get a Paralysis on that next turn, what's it gonna do, right? So let's see. My opponent had nothing for Imprisoned Chandelure, though, quite honestly. But I think it's on, not that you should intentionally put yourself in bad positions, but being able to play out of not good situations is good because it teaches you more about the game, basically. Max Flare? What? Predicting Excadrill to switch in. Okay. I can mess with that. Sure. You should probably target down the Pikachu here. I'm just going to Volt Crash Hatterene and switch out into Gyarados. Yeah. It's not Life Orb Hatterene, which is interesting. Man, the one time I go for Paraflinch, it doesn't happen. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. The good thing is we have Protect on all of these Pokemon, so we can stall out Trick Room without too much problem, I think. If we get a Paralysis on Hatterene this turn, that would be beautiful for us. And it would put our opponent in a really bad spot. Alright. No Paralysis yet. There's Nightshade. Para! Yes! I'm assuming that was targeting Pikachu, so probably a fortunate Paralysis there. Alright. Pikachu, you've done your job. Unfortunately, we didn't get Paraflinches, but I'm proud of you, nonetheless. We can just double protect now. Yeah, it's the last turn of Dynamax. This is why Pikachu's kind of gross, right? You paralyze Dynamax Pokemon, and even if you deny them one turn of Dynamax attacks, that's like a big deal. So Trick Room's going to end after this next turn, which is good. Okay, nice. not that it matters this turn. So we get the double. I feel like the para chances just feel so much higher with Pikachu. It obviously isn't, but it just feels that way. We want to knock out either of these. I'm going to just Thunder and Crunch. Dragon Dance actually might be more tempting. Yeah, let's Thunder and Dragon Dance. Ideally, Pikachu gets knocked out. Dusclops is paralyzed again. Alright, making up. These Pokemon are making up for their slack earlier. Pikachu survives too. Nice. Let's see if Thunder connects. That would just be icing on top. I actually wanted Pikachu to faint there, to be honest, so then we get the free switch him back into Conkeldurr. Or even Excadrill, and then we can just EQ. But whatever. Thunder. Insun connects. Wow. Pikachu said, I know it's my last day with you, so I'm going to do my best job possible. Yeah, I mean, obviously Imprisoned Chandelure is like the best answer against a hard Trick Room team, but my foolishness put us in this situation. But here we are, a couple of full pairs later. The thing is, yeah, attacking through double paralysis is so hard. As you guys saw in my game against Arash as well. Like, yeah, it's just like really difficult. Which is why Pikachu is kind of gnarly, honestly. It is pretty sick. Alright, so let's see. My opponent only had 2 Trick Room users, right? So we just crunch Dusclops here. Should be in a pretty good spot. Snorlax is out, but I can't Dynamax any longer. So we're going to crunch Dusclops. What would the last Pokemon be? Drampa or Kuparaja? Copperajah. Sorry, I mispronounced that last time and people were telling me about that. Conkeldurr should be faster than both of those. I'll Thunder Snorlax. And just Crunch. Yeah. Don't want to switch into Conkeldurr and get, like, crit. That would be bad. This should KO, right? Okay, good. Alright, watch Pikachu hit a Paralysis, or hit Thunder in Sun right now. Alright, you tried your best. Yeah, it's just facading. Nah, that's fine. Maybe we actually shouldn't have gone for a Thunder then. I don't know. I want Gyarados to go down so I get the free switching into Conkeldurr at this point. Okay, Sun's gone. I'm expecting the elephant to come out. There it is. Okay. I think Exadrill and Conkeldurr should just win this for me in the back, so looks like we might pull out of it, boys. Grass Knot and Waterfall. Ladies and gents, I think we might have done it. Let's see. Pikachu might have clutched it out for us, even though we didn't bring Chandelure into a Trick Room matchup. Grass Knot actually does... Okay, I was going to say, that was way too much damage. So that's good. Even like Snorlax basically can't Belly Drum now. If it does, it basically gets KO'd next turn by any attack. It's just facading, but that's fine. So, probably a double knockout here, but now we finally bring in Conkeldurr and Excadrill. Curse! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's cool. That's scary. We might get swept by the elephant now. Especially because we don't have Chandelure. I don't think Snorlax has Protect, so I'm gonna Thunder. What if it does have Protect, though, right? Maybe we protect our Conkeldurr this turn to bait out a Protect from either Pokemon. Yeah. And then that gives us a free switch into Excadrill as well. Kaparaja. Yeah, I mean, Snorlax is going to be faster here. Sorry, Conkeldurr is going to be faster than these guys. Alright, no Protect comes out. Here's a Thunder. That's really good damage. Sheesh. I'm worried about another Curse. Hopefully it's just a Steel type attack. Oh, it has Play Rough? Oh, oh, jeez. Alright, I did not know that. Okay. Man, I'm really worried now about the item on this. It could be Bulky Berry. I guess Snorlax isn't knocking us out, though, so I kind of want to just double up onto this guy with High Horsepower and Drain Punch. Curse, Play Rough. I'm sure a Steel-type attack. Okay, High Horsepower connects. That's not knocking out, is it? No, it is. Is that a crit? No. Okay. I thought with the defense boost, it certainly would survive, but we end up clutching it out. Obviously, we got a little fortunate with the paralysis this game, but I honestly don't think we really needed it either. Not all of them. I mean, like, the one biggest important one, most important one, sorry, not biggest important, most important one was the one against the Hatterene on turn 2 of Dynamax, because it prevented it from doing anything. After that, I think we were basically good, but, yep. But let this be a lesson on how you could potentially win with Pikachu just paralyzing everything, even if you don't bring your best Trick Room counter. I really wanted to bring Pikachu into this match, though, but Pikachu Chandelure, I think, would have been the most optimal lead. But things worked out, yeah. And also, if we just get the flinch onto the Dusclops turn 1, like, we're in an amazing spot, because then turn 2, we can just Volt Crash, Rock Slide again. We'll probably knock out one of the 2 Pokemon, probably the Dusclops. And then if Hatterene gets flinched, then I think the game is just instantly over. But even if it doesn't get flinched, you set up Trick Room and you lose a ton of health because you can't Dynamax to set up Trick Room. So at that point, you're probably at, like, what, 60%-ish or so. And then you Dynamax, but then you have to attack through the Paralysis, and then you have Facade Snorlax. It was probably Belly Drum Snorlax. I don't know. Maybe if my opponent loses Dusclops, you get a free switch into Snorlax and Belly Drum up. But hard to say for sure. Either way, that is going to end our time with this team. I am really happy to have used it really in this last couple of days. It was really fun. And I think, I don't know if that brings us to the top 50. Probably not. I think we're just under it. So I'm just going to quickly check. But I hope you guys have enjoyed watching these games because it's been a lot of fun using this. And wanted to give Pikachu a final send-off. So it did not disappoint in this last game, even though I messed up with my Pokemon choice. But we take those. yeah, just under top 50. But yep, that's going to conclude our time with Arash's Pikachu team. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Arash. Check out his team. Go follow him on Twitter, Twitch. He streams. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Anyway, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.